This is your host, Mitchell J. Rabin, and we're very glad you're joining us again today. Today we're going to have another very interesting show. We have with us in our studio the author of this book, Love Without End, Jesus Speaks, Glenda Green. Glenda has a background as an artist and as an academic. She's been a university professor of art. She's been around the art world for a long time, but within a university context largely. And later in her life, she started to have some very interesting and profound, unusual, I may also say, visitations. And that will be the subject of today's interview, because these visitations were from no one other than Jesus Christ himself. Now you may say, you're kidding. Well, I'm not, and nor is she. So she'll be fleshing out the details and the specifics of what these encounters were like, and also tell us, after establishing that, just what his messages are for us in this most precarious, delicate time in which we find ourselves historically, looking at a potentially beautiful future and how it is we can ultimately arrive there. Glenda, thanks so much for joining us.
Oh, you're welcome. It's great to be here.
Good, I'm so
Thanks for
glad.
having me.
Yeah, absolutely. Tell me, this is just so unusual. Of course, I've heard of these things, of people being visited by Christ, and many of the people who say that aren't themselves so well-balanced. I believe that some may be, and some communications, let's say like the Course in Miracles, are very substantive, very real, and virtually verifiable. In your case, I mean, you're this academic, basically artist, with some good measurable success. I mean, after all, your work is in museums in New York,
Major
the Smithsonian, major museums. So you have this very high level of credibility.
Yes, I do.
And yet, you also say that Jesus Christ was with you, palpably, virtually, for some 4 or so years, at least during one of the times.
No, not 4 or so years. It was about 4 months.
Oh, I'm sorry, 4 months. Okay.
Right.
Right, 4 months. Still, that's
That's a
that's not like a
substantial
flash,
visitation.
you know, right. It's not a flash. Right, I mean, it's a time to really sit and, as we say in Chinese, schmooze, you know? Tell us, what happened? What did it look like? What did it feel like to be in the presence? How did you even know, living your ordinary life, that you were in the presence?
Oh, well, my life
of
wasn't
Jesus
so
Christ?
ordinary.